Bro, I'm telling you, they're opening up a portal and the older ones is coming through or somewhere like that.
What if he's sending them back to 1986? 1986.
What's good? It's your boy Sheim.
What is he?
And we are jumping back into dark today. Last episode was, one for the books. Definitely a lot to figure out. Few people missing, and we just now lost Mikkel. So we're gonna see what we can find out about that cave, and if we could possibly, find some more evidence on where he disappeared to. There was also a kid that was found at the end of the first episode that we don't know who the kid is. So I know there's going to be a deep dive investigation into that and who that kid was. Make sure you guys head over to Patreon and check Patreon out. Tons of content over there. And if you want these reactions full and uncut, you can get those over there on the Patreon, man. So many perks, a lot of things that you're missing out on if you're just over here on the YouTube side. So make sure you click that link in the description and you head over to the Patreon and you check it out. Without further ado, let's jump back into dark. Let's get it.
Mikkel! Locked in, twin. What is that? That the boy that took him? The second time he woke up like that. Oh!
What the f?
Shit gotta be fake. Nah, that's drawing. Waking up in your dream to then actually wake up. Not drawing.
That guy with the coat looked like him if he was older.
Zeitpunkt des Todes vor.
They said everything's connected.
Diese Verbrennung an den Augen ist eigenartig. Und beide Trommelfelle sind geplatzt. Ausgelöst durch einen Sturzflug oder durch heftige Rotation wie in einer Zentrifuge.
Must remember he put around his head.
Und bei diesem Jungen hier ist kein Steinchen mehr da, wo es hingehört.
Oh my God. And that's crazy too, because he touched his ear. And his ears, that shit came out of his ear like he went through that same thing. So he's a detective and his wife is a principal.
Mikkel!
You better check for he get lost in there.
Oh.
Mikkel!
Yeah, he got to call for backup.
That John got a caution sign on it that like if he open it, there's something to leak out.
Was hast du da oben gemacht?
Oh, bist du bescheuert? Ich habe euch in der Schule gehört, wie ihr über die Höhlen geredet habt und Eriks Drogen. Keine Ahnung, was ich gedacht habe.
Everybody want them drugs.
She's a creep though.
Who?
Her.
No, she not.
In der Nacht von Montag auf Dienstag ist in Winden erneut ein Junge spurlos verschwunden. Die Windener Polizei zum jetzigen Zeitpunkt unkommentiert lassen.
Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich sagen
Nobody bled last episode. He got a mark on his head. I'm watching.
Erstmals, jetzt Mikkel. Es ist genauso wie damals.
She heard him put that in there.
Als Papas Bruder verschwunden ist. Wie alt war er da?
Und Mats war 3 Jahre jünger.
Hat ihn nie gefunden? Mikkel hat gesagt, er findet es am schlimmsten, wenn man nicht gefunden wird.
He gone. His mom owned the hotel.
Hey, hier ist Martha. Nachrichten nach dem Ton.
Ruf mich einfach zurück, okay? Tschüss.
Like the name starting to make sense now. Nigga had pills and shit.
Außerdem sieht es so aus, als hätte jemand den Jungen Sachen aus den 80ern geklaut.
Yeah, bro, that's his brother.
Um den Hals haben wir das hier gefunden. Eine rote Kordel mit einem Pfennig aus dem Jahr 1986. Auf der Kassette ist das hier drauf.
That's that video they was watching.
Wir brauchen einen Durchsuchungsbefehl. Vielleicht ist Mikkel da durch. Vielleicht ist auf das Gelände. Mats ist an genau der gleichen Stelle verschwunden. Neben dem AKW. Da oben stimmt was nicht, das weiß ich.
Ich beantrage den Durchsuchungsbefehl.
He's not supposed to be on the case though. That's too close to him. Shit, I feel that boy.
Die Polizei wird bald hier sein. Die müssen heute noch verschwinden, Jürgen.
That's Eric's dad.
Vielleicht ist es doch besser, wenn es jemand anders macht. Sache mit Erik. Die gucken doch jetzt ganz genau hin.
Weißt du, was erfolgreiche von erfolglosen Menschen unterscheidet? Also heute Nacht.
What, about to do some money laundering or something? Delete some files?
Kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Ich brauche ein Zimmer.
Boy, stink. The boy needed a shower, some new clothes, whatever that is.
Oh yeah, my Netflix be moving a little fast. We still don't know what that note said either. Maybe his dad is trying to help him in a way.
It looked like the door with shit over it.
Erst die Sache mit deinem Sohn Mats, jetzt das mit deinem Enkel. Die ganze Stadt ist auf den Beinen. Wir werden ihn finden.
Vielleicht auch nicht.
And the same thing, the same way. That's crazy.
Son and grandson? My boy making deals with the woods.
Everybody a suspect right now. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, that's the chair he drew. It was a chair to the left, the woods area that his dad painted. Yo. Here around his neck. Is it a portal? What if that's his brother, the cop?
I don't know.
Cause they look around the same age, Loki.
Could be. Like, in order for him to time travel, that body had to die or something. His younger body.
They keep going from scene with him to the Mads.
That configuration thing must, like, bring you from the future, and if you come through the portal, your younger body dies. And I guess whoever is working down there is trying to figure out if there's a way that you could have both bodies live or something.
And I figure it could have been symbolism too, because it got the hood on it. Like how he did just now.
Yeah, that's definitely him. That's why I was saying that your little kid gotta be the younger one.
I still don't understand how boy ran without checking on Yambo.
Boy, hands hurt. Little punches.
Shit bleeding. Alright.
Because it was his idea to go out there.
Piece of wood missing right there. I really could be a detective, you heard?
Boy had a map of the caves. Boy was traveling through things.
Been time and space.
Durch ein schwarzes Loch zu reisen, um zu schauen, wie weit wird die Wissenschaft gehen.
It is pouring. It's been raining this whole episode.
Lass mich euren Teil der Höhlen absuchen.
Ein Hochsicherheitstrakt. Wenn Mikkel hier wäre, wir wüssten das.
Es geht um meinen Sohn, Mann! Du Arschloch!
Yo, it's really raining out there, though. But respectfully, though, can't open that gate for you.
That boy about to start doing them drugs.
Nah, we don't fuck with the Percocets. I don't want one. What's the phone?
If he used that shit, they gonna figure out that somebody using his phone. Yeah, I think they might pull him off the case
Eric
this episode.
Ich wollte dich sehen.
Yo, she's tripping.
Warum bist du hier?
Es tut mir so leid.
Bro, he took her back in the room where Fowles is. He's tweaking.
But like, bro, your wife is at home going through whatever, and she up here waiting at your job. She's tripping.
Ich kann das nicht jetzt.
But she bugging like my son missing.
Nah, she came up to your job where all your coworkers could see. Like, come on.
1986.
You about to figure that out like, yo, bro, that's my little brother.
Obendrauf hat einen kleinen Transporter. In den Akten steht, er hatte zum Zeitpunkt von Eriks Verschwinden Schicht auf dem AKW. War der da auch im AKW?
Keine Ahnung. Ich habe noch nicht mit ihm gesprochen.
He said to do something tonight.
Yeah, to probably get rid of that car.
Yo, he working though. Top investigator in the world, crib.
But like, your son went missing and your car tracks is over there. You definitely had something to do with it.
That's crazy though, because if he did, they wouldn't expect it to be him because it's his son. And it's raining, so it's washing it away.
Look, a tire cut up.
Like, yeah, like he changed his
like
tires.
He changed the tire and cut the tires up.
Twist that bit. Spray that motherfucker.
That shit did look mad old and rusty though.
A little too easy. Nah, he gotta have his pistol out. I don't know what's about to happen. A lot of these.
In certain countries, don't even give cops guns. They run around with batons and shit.
Yeah, Germany.
Yeah, man, definitely check that out. I knew he had a shotgun. That big shit.
You're not even giving him a chance to turn
He
around.
did say that they was gonna be snooping around because of Eric.
Imagine he killed Ulrich. No. That nigga dead. As soon as he pull that bit. It's a body?
A head?
Or a head or something.
Lass das fallen. Ulrich!
No way that's his son's head.
Oh, it's drugs. And that's why his son... Oh, that's his stash.
Ist das deins?
Wir haben das zusammen gemacht. Erik und ich.
What?
Warst du gestern im AKW?
Gestern? Nein, wieso?
Them coins.
Und wenn die Leute ihren Schrott herbringen, dann findest du immer irgendwas. Erik hat auf einem Mofa gespart.
He lying like shit.
Nah, I don't think he lying.
Wo ist mein Junge?
Ich weiß es nicht, Jürgen.
Then they both looking for their son. And he can't use that as evidence either because he went out there without a search warrant.
Mm-hmm.
But him and his dad was moving that weight.
That's the kid. He just put in there Eric.
Yeah. They definitely about to find him tomorrow.
And he's leaving the bodies out there to be found.
On purpose. Damn.
The fuck was that he just put in there?
No, I was gonna say, was it the couch? No, that couldn't have been a couch.
Like a barrel.
Glaubst du, er hat ein Geheimnis?
Mikkel?
Nee, Papa. Glaubst du, da war was er niemand von uns erzählen wollte?
And she like, yo, I'm keeping something from you right now.
What if his dad was involved? He couldn't take it no more.
Ich glaube, ich vermisse eine Vorstellung von ihm. Eigentlich weiß ich gar nicht, wer er wirklich war. Aber vielleicht wissen wir das auch nie, wer irgendjemand wirklich ist.
Hast du ihn geliebt?
She definitely not asleep. She about to follow that boy. The boy was in bed with all his clothes on.
She on him. But why was her drip had blood on it?
That could have just been his. That was just like a regular wool shirt.
Was immer auch passiert, du sagst mir die Wahrheit. Du lügst mich nicht an, egal was es ist.
Nah, real shit though, don't lie. Like El Houdini.
That boy.
A magic trick. But I'm trying to figure out how many days it's been since Eric went missing, because they can kind of time it.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're opening up a portal and the older ones is coming through or some weird shit like that.
Cause why everybody shit flickering?
That shit taking a lot of power to open up that portal. Oh boy, Eric.
But then why wouldn't they come back and say shit like they probably memory wiped or some shit?
Look, all the birds is dead. The fuck?
Is that him?
It might be.
Nah, that's not him. I'm tweaking.
When?
He here. It's just when. That's him.
Yeah. What the hell?
Or did they come through the other side? Like, is there other side to it?
That's why it was all those like tunnels. You probably gotta find your way back through the right one. Cause this is a whole different timeline.
It didn't have a couch and shit there.
Yeah, this is a whole different timeline. Either this is a whole different timeline or
it's a parallel universe.
Parallel universe. He about to run home and see that's not his family at his crib or some shit like that. That's his bike though. So the guy just let him go?
See, this shit not working.
Wieso? Wer bist du?
Mikkel, ich wohne hier.
Ulrich. Und ich wohne hier.
Oh, younger him.
Yeah.
Spinner, bist am falschen Haus.
Hey Ulrich, komm, wir müssen los.
Ja, Katharina, ich komme ja schon.
You see, they fits is different too.
What if he's sending them back to 1986?
Wer ist denn das?
That's his mom.
Tot. Sieht man doch.
That's his mom.
Could you imagine?
But it's like, bro, where the fuck do I go?
Chernobyl.
Ooh, a half a year later.
1986. This shit cold as fuck, whoa. We really picking up on it though. Y'all see it firsthand. That's what I was saying. He said, when is Michael? As in what time period? He's still where he at right now. But it's just years before. And that's why the boy's saying, can you bend time and space? So does that mean my man Mikkel is dead? And the same thing happened to Eric? Or did Mikkel just go through time and other people dead? Come on now.
Maybe not everybody's body survives this shit.
Or mine. Like, I'm your kid from the future. What if that shit really happened in today? Like, you put to the crib, like, yo, this is my house. You be like, yo, who are you? That's your grandson.
That's the end of episode 2, and things are starting to get a little complex. So we really gotta, pay attention moving forward. But a good episode to give us some context on what's going on somewhere. It's still a lot of things that we probably didn't pick up on, but I think for the most part, we're following it pretty well. Jonas, the map that he found that his dad had like a lot of map outs of different types of caves and stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is that depending on where you exit is where you land in time. But some of the people that went missing probably went out a different part of the cave and it's like putting them forward in time. So it's not really the cave is taking you back. It's just depending on where you go within the cave is where like that time frame is. So
I like the concept that they have with the show because it's really intriguing, and like people were saying, you really got to pay attention to what's going on. Even with like the names of the characters, I'm starting to understand like who's related to who. I feel personally, like I said during their reaction, I feel like the dad knows what's going on, or he has some involvement in Ulrich's dad. He was probably thinking that Eric's pops was the one that went out there, but what if it's his dad? Which is because he left at 12. So I feel like he knows something that's going on. But obviously we'll figure that out as we continue on with the show. But I feel like we predicted some stuff that, happened that would happen later in the episode. Try not to predict so much, but if I feel like I got something, that's on the right track, we'll definitely obviously say it. That's why whoever that person was, they said when. We figured that out. I don't really know where Mikkel goes from here. They put Eric in the chair during that episode, but I don't know if that was like a flashback because the first episode he did that same thing. So I don't know if that was like to show us what happened to Eric and why he was carrying the body out, and then if he put Mikkel in the chair within that time period. So I will get a lot of this stuff answered as we go on, but first 2 episodes is definitely fire. I'm excited to see where they go from here, and if my man Mikkel can get back to his timeline. I don't know how, because again, all those people aren't there. It'll be interesting to see if the brother is still alive too. I think he might be dead already, Ulrich's brother Mads, so within the timeline that Mikkel's in. So we'll see in the next couple episodes, but if you enjoyed the reaction, make sure you like the video, comment down below, let us know your thoughts on it, subscribe button, bell icon to notify you drop these videos. By the time I get this on YouTube, we will be 16-17 weeks ahead. Some weeks we'll have double episodes, so we'll probably be a little bit further along than when y'all get this episode. Love you, man. Appreciate y'all. Until the next video.
The kids reacted.